Hey, it's Dustin with DustinNcCorchuk.com, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how to build a salon clientele in less than 6 months. Now, before you start the video, make sure that you have at least a half hour set aside so that you can watch the whole thing. Now, let me be upfront. The reason I'm making this video is because the amount of time that it takes for a new salon professional to build up their clientele is way too long. Industry norms suggest that it'll take more than 3 years for a new stylist to build up their clientele, which means if you're just starting out, you're screwed. It also means if you're a salon owner that wants to hire a new stylist, it's going to be an uphill battle of slow growth and a lot of turnover. But seriously, does it have to be that way? Or are there a select group of salon professionals that are leveraging digital marketing techniques to help grow their salon clientele faster? I want to show you a new and better way because, let's be honest, we love what we do, but at the end of the day, we have to make a profit. So let's go over to the computer and I'll share with you 6 tools that we're using in our salon to help our new stylists grow their clientele in 6 months or less. So before we get started, let's make sure this video is going to be worth your time. If you're a new stylist that wants a good start on your career, or if you're a salon owner that wants to set your new hairdressers up for success, then you, my friend, are in the right place. Or maybe you have been a salon or spa professional for a while, but want to step up your marketing game, then this video is for you too. I've worked for weeks on this special workshop putting together the strategies I've used in my salon to build a full clientele consistently in less than 6 months, and I can't wait to share it with you. Now, I want to make sure that you have the best viewing experience possible, so before we get started, I'd love for you to turn off everything that's operating in the background on your computer, shut down Facebook and iTunes, and silence your phone for the remainder of this training so that you can focus and discover the new marketing strategies that will bring you new clients every day on autopilot. I know it's hard to shut down the email and shut down the phone, but if you focus with me here for the next 30 minutes, I promise I will make it worth every minute of your time. Now, I've talked to salon and spa professionals all over the world, and what I've found is that a majority of them felt some sort of a calling to this profession. Maybe you have a creative bent or a love for style, or maybe somebody in your family was a beautician and you were drawn to it. Whatever it was, you went to beauty school with a passion and excitement. You probably learned great technique and met some like-minded friends along the way, but once you graduated, you realized there was something they didn't teach you. How to market your talent effectively to get new clients in the door. I mean, you could be a hair genius and a natural talent, but if no one knows that you're open for business, how are you going to grow? And if you're a salon owner, a good salon owner, you actually have to help your new hires figure this out too, because they don't teach it in beauty school. And as a side note, if you're a salon owner, knowing how to market your salon properly will help you attract the best talent because they know that your salon is the one getting all the new clients. And the faster your employees make money, the faster you make money. So a little about me. My wife, Rachel, and I found ourselves in a similar situation. Rachel went to one of the best beauty schools in the country and was blessed to work as a hairstylist in a thriving salon in the Seattle area. But about 7 years ago, we decided to make a change and we moved our family down to the state of Oregon, where we didn't know anyone, and started a salon from scratch. When we began, we started out small with just Rachel as the only hairstylist, but I knew that more than 80% of salons fail in the first 18 months, and in order to not be one of those statistics, I needed to get creative and figure out the most effective way to get clients in her chair. I learned everything that I could about salon marketing and decided that my energy was best spent perfecting a digital marketing system that works on autopilot. Well, it took us about 6 months to build Rachel's clientele, and over the last 7 years, we have hired several other commissioned hairstylists, which has given me several opportunities to improve on my marketing systems. And I can say with certainty that I've created a repeatable system that anyone with little or no experience can reproduce, and I'm excited to share my formula with you today. So, let's get into the training. So here's the thing. Everything I'm going to teach you in this video today are about simple, reproducible digital marketing methods that work. But let's start off by defining the term digital marketing. Digital marketing is simply a term that refers to online marketing efforts. In other words, attracting new clients while they're on their computer or their smartphone. This can include website traffic, social media, Google search, mobile apps, directory profiles, and a bunch more. There's lots of different platforms and strategies in the digital marketing arena. So, in case you're wondering, this means I'm not a fan of print ads, coupon books, TV commercials, radio spots, or passing out business cards as a strategy to grow your clientele. I've tried them and they just aren't worth the time, effort, or money. Your potential clients are on their phones and computers all day long using apps and visiting websites. I'm going to teach you how to get in front of those potential clients where they are and when they're looking. My method has one simple concept. You need a professional website and an effective strategy to drive traffic to your website. While there are many ways to get traffic to your website, I found that there are 7 tools that are most effective in getting new clients calling your salon every day. These tools are independent of each other, but they work together, and I'm going to share those tools with you one by one right now. First off, let's talk about your salon website. I want to be really clear up front. If you're a salon owner, you need a salon website. This may seem like a no-brainer to some, but I've met countless salon owners that think their Facebook page is good enough, and it's not. Also, if you're an independent contractor that leases a station in a salon, you also need your own website. Your website will become your main digital hub that displays your brand, promotes your salon offers, converts visitors into clients, and ultimately acts as your digital receptionist to take the load off having to make so many calls, scheduling, and confirming appointments. Now, the homepage of your website needs to communicate 3 things right when somebody visits for the first time. First, it needs to tell them what you are. They need to know instantly that you're a hair salon or a massage therapist or a day spa or an esthetician or whatever you are. This can be done through strategically placed text and professional images. Second, it needs to immediately communicate how your service will meet a need that the visitor has. This can be a simple 5 to 7 word statement on the homepage that lets them know that they're in good hands. If you're a hair salon, create a tagline about your professionalism or your atmosphere. Or if you're a spa, communicate relaxation. Finally, your site needs to have a clear call to action. This could be a button to schedule an appointment online, or if nothing else, at least a phone number right in their face to call and schedule an appointment. I can't tell you how many salon websites I've visited where I've had to search around to find their contact information. If potential clients need to spend more than 3 seconds to figure out how to contact you, you've lost them. They will click the back button and move on to another salon website. People have short attention spans and don't want to spend time searching for the information that they're looking for. So your phone number should always be right there in the header of the website. Let me take a minute and just show you a few random salon websites that illustrate what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we are on Google. I'm going to do a simple search for Seattle Salon in the state of Washington. And we'll go down here to the first organic listings. Let's go down here to Census Salon. And I can tell immediately that it's a salon. Even before the page fully loaded, the logo popped up and it says Census Salon. That's affirmed by the imagery right here. It looks like a really nice professional salon. I can tell that there's a lot of different stations here, so it must be a thriving salon. So the imagery tells me immediately that it's a salon. It also tells me that I'm in good hands, that they're going to be able to help me out because they've got their color here. They've got lots of stylists. And so I'm thinking this is probably a high-end salon just from the imagery and my first impressions. Now over here it says book online, which is great. I'm going to say that they should have some sort of text here that tells me a little bit more about their salon, like sell me a little bit. All it is imagery. And the imagery is good, it's professional, but I would put some tagline here that's going to sell me on clicking the button. And I'd also put a button right here. Having it up in the top right, it blends in with the rest of the nav bar. And so I think that their button should be right here, big and bold, that says book online. So something I noticed right away is that they don't have a phone number anywhere above the fold. Let's scroll down a little bit and see if we can find a phone number. And it looks like they don't even have a phone number on their homepage. So I'm going to rate Census Salon a B+. I can tell immediately it's a salon. I think it's going to be a high-end salon. And there is the ability to book online, but I don't think the booking online is in the right spot. I think they should have a button here, and I think they should tell me a little bit more of their tagline. So because they didn't have the button and the tagline, I'm going to give it a B+. Pretty good website, at least on the homepage, but I think they could do a little bit better. Let's go back, and we'll go down here to Bowie Salon. Okay, so my first impressions from Bowie Salon is they got green and brown, which tells me it's probably some sort of a Veda salon or something like that. It says beautiful naturally, so this backs up just my impression that it is probably some sort of an organic salon, or they use organic products. But I know immediately that it's a salon. So they have an image here that says salon, salon and spa. It says it right here. And then it gives me the call to action bold in a button, which I love. And then it also says beautiful naturally. So all the things that I'm saying for first impression, Bowie Salon is knocking out of the park, except they also don't have a phone number front and center, which I think is kind of strange. Let's scroll down a little bit. Okay, so it tells me a little bit more about their salon, all of their accolades, which is really great. This is going to be a high-end salon. Just by scrolling down a little bit, I can tell that. Still looking for a phone number. And another book online. And here's their phone number, all the way at the bottom. And it's actually hard to read. So I think the booking online is great, but because it's so far down, the phone number, and then the color matches with the background, it's not popping out at me. So I'm going to give this one probably an A-. It's a little bit better than the website we saw before. But still, I think your phone number needs to be front and center for first impressions. Okay, so you noticed on those Seattle salon websites, they had a way to schedule appointments online. This is a really, really important piece to successfully growing your clientele in 6 months or less. I found it interesting, though, that these websites didn't have their phone number in a prominent spot on their website. You absolutely need both so you can reach different kinds of clients. So let's talk a little bit more about online scheduling. There are a few reasons I think online scheduling is so important. Number one, some people would rather do it themselves instead of talking to somebody on the phone and trying to coordinate schedules. The world is going more and more automated, and people are used to that, so your website needs that functionality. I'm convinced that we get several new clients each week that would not have scheduled with us if we had not offered online scheduling. Number two, online scheduling works for you while you sleep. Let's say, for instance, somebody's taking a selfie in their bed at 11 p.m. for their Instagram profile for whatever reason, and she notices that her roots are grown out. In that moment, she decides she needs to schedule a color appointment, and she can at 11 p.m. from her bed because you have online scheduling. Number three, for smaller salons and independent stylists that don't have a receptionist, online scheduling will reduce your workload a ton. It schedules appointments and confirms appointments by text and email, which will save hours of your time while reducing no-shows. Number four, online scheduling helps you capture email addresses. We'll talk about this more in a minute, but when you have somebody's email address, you're able to send promotions, upsell products, and create advertising audiences in Facebook to drive them to your website. There are a few good salon management systems out there like Mindbody or Schedulicity, but the software that we love the best is Rosy Salon Software. In addition to online scheduling, it basically does everything that you need from salon software. I have a few other videos that you can check out on my YouTube channel that will walk you through all the Rosy features, but if you want to try it out for 30 days for free, I'll provide a link right below this video. So, in review, the first tool to grow your clientele in 6 months or less is a professional website that displays your brand in a compelling way and some way to schedule appointments online right there on your homepage so visitors convert into clients with one click. The last 6 tools are all designed to help drive traffic to your website so that your website can do its job, which is ultimately convert visitors into clients. So the next tool is website search engine optimization, or SEO. When you hear somebody talking about SEO, what they're saying is that they optimize a website in a way that it appears on the first page of Google search, preferably in position 1 or 2. The most basic thing you can do to optimize your website is creating strategic title tags and descriptions for each page on your website. Your title and description tags should all contain 3 things in this order. Your business type, so if you're a hair salon, you will start with hair salon. Your city and state, and your business name. So a good title tag for a hair salon's homepage would be something like Hair Salon in Seattle, Washington - Jean Juarez Salon, or some variation of that. There are several other things that will help your website rank in Google search, like quality content on your web pages, geotagging your images, and integrated social profiles. When my wife and I first started out, we only had these first 2 tools, and that was it. We had a website with online scheduling, and I optimized our website so that it ranked in Google search, and to this day, we get a minimum of 40 new clients each month organically. That means we don't spend a penny on advertising. They do a Google search, they find us at the top, they click our website, and they schedule an appointment. It's that easy, and it's that important. And once you have it all set up, you really don't have to do that much to maintain it. The next tool that's a must and will be a very influential traffic source to your website is your Google My Business page. Google My Business is a simple page that you can populate with any free Google account. It's the place on Google where you can add your business name, address, phone number, images, hours of operation, basically anything about your business. In addition, this is where your clients can post reviews, which is really important, and those reviews are right there for the world to see when potential clients are looking for a salon or spa in your area. Your Google My Business page is what populates the Google 3-pack, which are typically the first 3 organic spots in Google search. Now, chances are good that there are more than 3 salons in your city, so it's of extreme importance that your salon takes up one of these 3 spots. So, how do you do that? Great question. First is simply that your Google My Business page is completely 100% filled out with accurate information about your business and high quality pictures. Next, making sure that your website is optimized with high quality content is important because Google looks at all of your digital properties for quality content and engagement, and this includes engagement on your social profiles as well. And finally, your Google reviews. You're going to have a better chance of ranking in the Google 3-pack if you have a bunch of diverse reviews from real clients. These Google reviews are not only important for SEO purposes, but people trust online reviews. And if you have a glowing reputation on Google, you will get lots of new clients from reading your positive reviews. I have a strategy that works really well for getting more Google reviews that I've posted on YouTube, so be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you can rank your Google My Business page and your website, you will have 2 of the 13 spots on the first page of Google, which will guarantee lots of traffic to your website. And like I say, the salon with the most clicks gets the most clients. Quick side note, I mentioned earlier that these 6 digital marketing tools work together. One thing that I love is that if you use Rosy Salon Software in your salon, your clients can actually schedule appointments straight from your Google My Business page. That means they don't even have to click through to your website to schedule online. The next digital marketing tool is video, and I'm not going to lie, I love video. Video gets me excited. If you utilize video properly in your salon, it's going to look like you got your crap together, and it's going to set you apart from every other salon in your city because chances are pretty good no one else in your city is using video properly. Video has the unique ability to connect with the audience unlike a static website because there's action. When someone watches your salon promotional video, they can see your face, they can hear your voice, experience a little bit of your personality, which all build trust. And when someone's looking for a new hairdresser, they're definitely looking for someone that they can like and trust. If someone visits a website, they can hope for the best, they choose a good hairdresser, but you can't really know for sure until they actually get to the salon. But with video, they can preview their experience with you. If video is done right, a prospective client can almost feel like they know you before they even enter the salon. This removes a lot of the apprehension when it comes to picking a new hairstylist. Right now, we're promoting a video that I produced for one of our hairstylists, and it's going really well. In the last 2 weeks, it has got over 1,100 views, and yesterday we scheduled 9 new appointments for her. What would 9 new appointments in one day do for your business? I believe every salon should have at least one professionally done brand video that's 60 to 90 seconds long. It's really important that this video has high quality footage and audio, background music, and a compelling story. But other than that, there are several other ways that you can use video to engage your audience with just a smartphone. A lot of stylists use Instagram to post before and after photos of their work, and that's great. But again, pictures are static and they don't tell the full story. An even better way to show off your work would be to ask your client if they'd be willing to do a 30-second Facebook Live video with you at the end of their service. Turn on Facebook Live and show the world your work, your personality, and your happy client. That's digital marketing gold. Tag your happy client in the video and post a link to your online scheduling page. If you do this often enough, people will start to take notice and you'll begin seeing new clients on your schedule all the time. Well, like I said, there are a lot of ways that you can leverage the trust-building qualities of video in your salon marketing. I've given you a couple, and I've added a few more there on the screen for you. But get creative with this, and then use the other digital marketing platforms like your website, Facebook, and email to get your videos in front of as many prospective clients as possible. Okay, let's move on to number 5, which is Facebook ads. Out of all the digital marketing tools that I'm talking about today, this is the only one that's going to require a little bit of a budget. But let me tell you, it's pretty inexpensive to get your message in front of a highly targeted list of prospective clients. Now, let me be clear up front. I only recommend paying for strategic Facebook ads that have a well thought out marketing funnel that begins with the ad and ends with a new client scheduled. In other words, don't throw your money at Facebook boosting your posts and hoping for the best. You need to have a clearly thought out strategy like the one I'm about to show you. There are 5 parts that you need to plan out to have a successful Facebook ad campaign that will actually attract new customers. The offer, the ad campaign, ad targeting, a squeeze page, and a redirect to your online scheduling or thank you page. You need to begin with the offer. What do you want to offer the prospective client in order to get their attention? You could offer a percentage off their first service. You could offer a free upsell like an eyebrow wax. You could offer a free styling product, maybe a free haircut with their color process. You decide what's going to be the most attractive offer for your client while still making a profit. Remember, the goal here is rapid long-term growth, so don't expect to make a lot of money during your first 6 months. We want to get good clients in the door, wow them with excellent customer service, and connect with them on a personal level so that they pre-book their second appointment. Next is the ad copy. Get to the point and frame your offer in a way that will capture attention. In addition, you'll need to choose a good image or video for your ad that will go with that offer. Next is your ad targeting. Facebook has some awesome targeting features that will help you really narrow down who you want to see the ad. You can target by gender or age, city, household income, or pretty much anything really. There are a ton of ways that you can narrow your targeting so it fits exactly who you want to serve the offer to. Next is the squeeze page or opt-in page. You want people who click on your ad to go to a landing page that'll do nothing but capture their name and email and maybe a phone number. This squeeze page will send you their contact information and send them a voucher for the offer that they've opted in for. Finally, after you've got a new client to opt in to the offer, you actually need to get them on the schedule. The easiest way to do this is to redirect them to your online scheduling page after they've opted in, or if they left their phone number, you can simply just give them a phone call. They're already hot leads because they've given you their contact information in exchange for the offer, but you still need to get them on the schedule. These are the elements that are going to make your Facebook ad successful at capturing new leads. And this funnel can be used with any point of entry. You can use the same funnel for YouTube or a link on your website or a link in an email. However you want to broadcast your offer, you just need to get the prospective client to click a link which takes them to that squeeze page. Finally, the last part of this training, which is really crucial to growing your clientele in 6 months, is pre-booking your first-time clients for their next appointment. All of the other tools are about getting new clients, and while those systems will get you new clients every day on autopilot, the real way to build your clientele quickly is to get your first-time clients to book that second and third appointment. If you're getting a couple new clients per day and have a 40% or better return rate, the math shows us that you will have at least 88 clients by the end of 6 months, which is considered a full schedule. So, how do you increase your return rate to the 40% benchmark or better? If you're a new stylist, this can be tricky because of the scarcity principle. Your client knows that you don't have a full book, so there's nothing forcing her to pre-book now when she knows she can probably just call the day of her next appointment. So what we do is create artificial scarcity. First, when a new client calls for their first appointment, we only offer them appointments for the next week and beyond. Even though we may have open appointments this week, scheduling for next week gives them the impression that we're full, which psychologically makes them want to get on the schedule even more. Of course, you have to feel it out on the phone so that they don't lose any potential clients, but we never offer same-day appointments unless that's the only way that she'll schedule. When we offer to pre-book while they're in for their first appointment, they remember that we're booked out a couple weeks and are more likely to pre-book their appointment right there in person. Next, I want to tell you about a system that we're using that works really well with pre-booking. When a client comes in for the first time, it's really important to conduct a very thorough consultation so everyone's on the same page. One of the things you can ask during your initial consultation is how long they typically like to go between color services. This gives you that information up front so you're not stumbling through a bunch of questions at the end of the service when it comes time to pre-book them for their next appointment. So here's what it looks like. Each stylist has a tablet at their station so they can pre-book at their station as part of the service instead of waiting till they get to the front desk where they pay. We think this is more personal and flows much better than trying to handle too much at the front desk. When the service is complete and we know the client's happy, we say, okay, since you said that you usually get your hair done every 6 weeks, I want to look ahead at that time and see what I have available. You can always call or cancel, but my evenings and Saturdays get booked up the quickest, so I want to make sure that we find a time that works best for you. Oh, look, I have a Tuesday at 4 p.m. available 6 weeks from now. Will that work with your schedule? At that point, they'll say yes or no. If they say yes, mission accomplished. If they say no, it usually comes with an explanation like they'd rather schedule online or they would rather call when they know their schedule better. If they say no, just follow up by saying, perfect. When it comes time for a touch-up, make sure you call a couple weeks in advance so that we make sure we can accommodate your schedule. Again, We subtly affirm the fact that we're busy, so it plants a seed in their head to book early, which will help us in the long run. Here's the thing, we can't force anyone to pre-book, but we want our language to assume that they do want to pre-book. And if they have a different plan, we happily accommodate what works best for them. Everything is positive and accommodating to fit their needs. Now, if you weren't able to get the first-time client to pre-book in the salon, I have created a real crafty 4-step automated follow-up system that will dramatically increase the likelihood that they will still schedule their second appointment with you. We don't have enough time on this video to go through that right now, but it's called Salon Profit Circle, and you can look for that on salonmarketinguniversity.com. All right, we just went through the 6 tools to build your clientele in 6 months or less. And hopefully by now you're beginning to think, wait a second, this is doable. I can begin to use these tools in my salon to dramatically speed up the process of building my business. Now, I'm not exactly sure why you showed up here today, but I bet I can guess. If you're anything like me, you don't have the time, patience, or financial capital to wait 3 to 5 years before you begin making a full-time salary as a salon professional. That path sounds completely exhausting and discouraging, and I'm convinced is the reason so many salon professionals don't make it in our industry. Also, you want to dedicate your life to doing what you love without spending years growing the hard way. You don't want to be one of the 80% of salon professionals that throws in the towel from not being able to pay the bills. So here's what I want for you. I want to get your schedule full and profitable in 6 months or less. It's your time. You've obviously watched this whole video for a reason and know that leveraging a proven salon growth system is your key to success. Remember this, nothing I've shared with you today is just theory. I've used every single one of these tools to create a profitable and growing salon from scratch. I'm not extra special, I just have a system that works, and I mean it when I say if I can do this, you can too. So do you want to know how to get at least 10 new clients week after week without weird gimmicks or having to pass out thousands of business cards? Let me introduce to you Salon Marketing University. Salon Marketing University is a 3-course, 33 video set that I've created to help salon professionals like you execute each tool that I've shown you today so that you can have a full schedule in less than 6 months. Chances are pretty good that you began seeing the genius behind the training today, but are maybe a little overwhelmed and are thinking to yourself, how do I actually use these tools? In Salon Marketing University, I let you look over my shoulder as I demonstrate how to execute each of the 6 tools that I taught you today. You'll learn how to create a WordPress website from scratch and learn how to optimize your website so that it appears at the top of Google search. I'll also teach you how to rank your Google My Business listing in the Google 3-pack. And finally, you'll learn how to create a promotional video, rank it, and use Facebook ads to promote yourself effectively. And as a bonus, I'll give you full access to the Salon Profit Circle course that I was talking about earlier. So are you ready to start the process of growing your clientele 5 times faster than you would on your own? Naturally, you're probably thinking, all right, Dustin, what's the investment? Well, the 3 courses that make up Salon Marketing University are valued and available on my website for the normal price of $541. However, I want to make this incredibly affordable for you right now. I want you to become part of this movement of salon professionals that aren't going to settle for scaling their business slowly. So I want to give you complete access today to all the training for only $197. All you have to do is just click the yellow button below to get all the details to sign up. The final step, once you click the yellow button, will be this order form. It'll take you just a few minutes to fill everything in, and after you fill out the order form, you'll get an email with your login credentials. Everything will be waiting for you on the inside of Salon Marketing University the first time you log in. So you can check out the course material right away or whenever works for you at your own pace. And it's really easy to cancel the subscription anytime you want. Again, click the link below to get the details to sign up. Now, before we sign off, I want to walk you through a scenario. Imagine if you jumped all in and enrolled in Salon Marketing University. You referenced the training to build and optimize your salon website and began driving new leads to your website. You used the techniques and the software that I recommend in this course, and then one day you notice a new full color and cut is scheduled for next Tuesday. You didn't schedule that appointment over the phone. In fact, you've never even heard of that person before. At that moment, you realize things have changed for your business. You have found an automated system that attracts new clients and schedules them for you using some real simple technology. Salon Marketing University can dramatically change your salon business, and I truly hope after going through this workshop, you can see how powerful a simple digital marketing strategy like this can be for your business. I'd really like to see you inside Salon Marketing University with me, so all you have to do is click the button below or go to salonmarketinguniversity.com to sign up. Thanks so much for being here with me today. I can't wait to see what's in store for you. God bless and make today extraordinary.